It's actually warm. It's in the 60s today. 20s. Let's organizing my stuff here. How's everybody doing? There you go, Vinny. I need him, brother. I need him. Got him. Got him. Got him. There it is. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, it's definitely warm. It's not. It ain't cold at all. So what's going on? Hope everybody enjoyed the stream last night. Of course, there's always people that bitch and moan about it. Always got somebody. Always somebody's got something smart to say. Never gonna. You ain't never gonna please everybody. Thanks, man. I know you like the shades, but yeah, I am in the sun right now. So, doing well. I'm on point. I'm on time. I should be done on time, which is good. I had to drop the hammer all day to get to where I'm at. So, yeah, Vinny, I thought it was good. I felt a little rushed, but I did listen to it over again today while I was on the route, and I think I did pretty good. I didn't talk over the people too much. Again, I'm not a professional interviewer, and I'm new to this game, but I think it's better when there's no space. And I want a conversation rather than an interview. That's just me, so I'm figuring maybe that's what, yeah, people want to hear. People have to realize that this is not what I do. I'm learning as I go, so I hope everybody had a good time. Love Pizzle. I've always had. I was always kind of in between because I know Mark and Pizzle had an issue, and Mark's my guy. Even though me and Mark don't agree with a lot, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But Pizzle, what's up, BV? Pizzle, me and him, I think we have similar. You see how my morning videos go. We have similar sense of humors, I think. I don't know him that well. And as far as Bad Dog goes, I love talking sports with a guy like that. He really hates Philly, though. I don't hate Philly because, let's face it, I'm a Phillies fan, I'm a Sixers fan, I'm a Flyers fan. I don't root against the Philly teams other than, and that's what's frustrating sometimes, Vinny, because a lot of the Eagle fans, they just have such hate for the team that I like, and that's fine. But they take it to extremes. It's like, okay, we're decimated by injury, then you got to say, wow, you weren't good anyway. Come on, man, you weren't good anyway. We were good enough to bust the ass just last year, and we lost depth. And it's going to take a good year to replenish that depth. But I just warn the Eagle fans that you're not on top for long necessarily. It doesn't take many injuries to bring you back down. Go win it this year. You've already lost a Brandon Graham, so you're way ahead of the game as far as we're concerned. You have stayed healthy for the most part. You haven't lost 5 Pro Bowlers. You haven't lost, half your offensive line at the same time. So, again, go win a Super Bowl this year. I don't know. I don't care. Y'all would do the same thing. I don't know. Do what? No, exactly. I wouldn't. I don't know how many times I could say it. I was after the Super Bowl was over, I was happy for my sister's family. Not that my sister's an Eagle fan, but her husband's an Eagle fan. My nephews and nieces are all Eagle fans. We've had the people in the family that have died happy because the Eagles won a Super Bowl. Nah, you're that way, YouTube JCap a lot. You're the one that has the hate, not me. Mouse, what's up, brother? I think the Eagles fans do more than other fans. I'm not sure, but again, I don't care what they do. Just don't run away from it. Don't act like you don't do it. That's all. That's all. Donnell said I stopped the streams because I didn't want to finish an Eagles win. I streamed, I don't know, 4 Eagles wins, 5 Eagles wins this year. I'm freaking tired at night sometimes. I want to see you guys. I'm 53. I want to see, you people, whoever. Donnell, go ahead. I want you to wake up at 6 in the morning. I want you to carry your mail rat. I want you to hurry up, get home and get a shower. Try and, shove a slice of pizza in your mouth. get ready for a live stream about 45 minutes before the live stream. Try and send the Zoom link out. You set up the live stream. You put the poll in the live stream. Do the live stream. Hurry up. Have 5 minutes to go to the bathroom after the live stream to set up the next live stream to go live for a Monday Night Football game. It's not easy. Mouse, I know. You know what it is? And I don't hate Donnell. I think he's cool. I mean, he's always commenting, but he decided to put the comment down. It's my job to try and get back to as many comments. See, yeah, you wouldn't, Brian, but other Cowboys fans would. Ecstatic if we're now YouTube again, and I can tell you that's possible. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong. I was at the 1980 game where we lost to the Eagles, and Wilbert Montgomery ran right at me. I was in the 500 level. My dad, like I said, he was always a Cowboy fan. My mother was from South Philly. We, we relocated over into South Jersey. I literally live around the block from where I grew up. So I was at that game. I remember that game fondly. And you know why YouTube JCap a lot? Because back in the day at the vet, you could go and we would always park and we would walk underneath the stadium where the buses would meet, where the players would come out. And you may not remember him, but Butch Johnson walked out the door, was headed to the bus, and my dad goes, Butch Johnson's standing right there all by himself. So as a little, 11-year-old, no, I was 9. Because I remember I had my baseball, a championship baseball jacket on because I was looking at pictures. I was 9 years old. And we got to talk to Butch Johnson, and I was looking at this, gods, so I thought. After a loss in the NFC Championship game. So again, I don't have the hate that a lot of people have. Why anybody would hate the Cowboys now? I would hope that Eagle fans would want us to be better just because that matchup is so fun at the end of the year. Even in the playoffs, that matchup is so fun. If you lose, yeah, it sucks, but that's all part of it. Flip Shelton, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Vinny, I do, brother. I have a real job. I mean, a lot of these guys, all they do is YouTube. I don't have time for that. When teams are bad, I feel for the fans. Vinny, again, it's always the fans, right? Eagles should know more than anybody. He had such a drought for years and years and years and years and years and years. And we didn't have social media back then, so nobody was saying, oh, well, you've sucked for all these years. You've done nothing. But now that the the shoe has turned, the tables have turned, they're kind of sticking their noses in our faces. But even in saying that, yeah, we haven't had any postseason success other than the 4 playoff wins since 1995. We have won a division a lot. We've won 12 games the last 3 years. So again, it's not all. Don't feel too bad for us Cowboy fans. You know what I'm saying? I was there when we had a major collapse last year, and every Cowboy fan taking their shot. So you can't say every because I was streaming. I wasn't taking the shots. The only thing I will be honest, all the ribbing I got all year saying we going to the Super Bowl, Dallas sucks, blah, blah, blah. It goes both ways. And then when it happens, it's like, oh, well, everybody's backing off of it. Well, you can't have it both ways. What's up, Thomas Garrett? I heard Mac Brown got fired at North Carolina this morning. Ooh, ouch, that sucks. Right before Thanksgiving, too. Jimbo, what's up, man? How are you? You hear what Jerry said about keeping Mike Mouse? I heard, man. Ultra Cowboy sending me shit. Ultra Cowboy, I was going to tell him, Ultra should really be, he should run for office. He has a way of like changing my opinion. And a lot of it's fact driven, but then you start thinking, wow, you can keep Mike. Okay. This is what Mark said last night. We're going to win just enough games to say, well, if he didn't have all the injuries, whatever. The worm turn will be back on top. We know that, but nobody believes us. Clemente, what's up, man? You think about Cavante Turpin? Yeah, I'm not giving him that much. But yeah, I'm definitely bringing him back. He's the fastest man in the NFL timed on the field. And that's a slap in the face that we can't give him the ball. You got to get the ball in that boy's hands five, that man's hands 5 times a game. What does Ultra do? I don't know what he does. I know he's ex-military, Vinny. He Ultra Cowboy. He comes off a certain way, but he was a medic in the Marines, and he's seen some shit. I'll just leave it at that. So my guess is Ultra is dealing with a lot of stuff. So, but he also is a diehard Cowboy fan. He puts his money where his mouth is, and he's entitled to his opinion. I like it when Ultra's in the chat and he could handle guys like Drew and go back and forth, because I'm not the best at that. I get a little too much in my feelings at times. Um, I take things personal, and I should. Not all the time. Talk to Sully. Where you been, brother? This meaningless wins will come back to haunt this team in April. But then again, Jerry has been haunting this team on the field for 30 years. Sully, I dealt with this. I don't know if you watched my show last night. The last few videos, we've kind of talked about it. I need to block the sun out. This is like ridiculous here. Yeah. Yeah. I think we needed that win, Sully. I think we needed that win. I think there's no way that we could just lose out for the sake of losing out. We're way too talented for that. Yeah, we were off to a slow start last year. We still won 12. We were off to a slow start this year. Suffered a lot of injuries with having no depth, because that's exactly what we lost in the offseason. Mozzie Smith, a Pro Football Focus rating, is way higher than Jonathan Hankins. Go look it up for yourself. He's having a way better year than Jonathan Hankins is in Seattle. So again, most of the moves have panned out. We just lost our depth. We went young. We're one of the youngest teams in the NFL. It's going to pay dividends down the line, but this next draft is big. Whoever we get as the head coach is going to be big, and hopefully we add free agents. That would be huge. Hit the likes. Watch you guys last night. Oh, thank you, Acme John. First time watching you last night. New sub here. Like you. Sean, are you a Birds fan? Cool. I appreciate you. I'm a local guy. I know you'll probably say, why are you a Cowboy fan? It's a long story, but just in short, my father, Sean, was born in Oklahoma, raised in Dallas, Texas. I have family back there. I have 3 boys. I didn't force my 2 older boys into sports. We're all Phillies fans, Flyers fans, Sixers fans. I've always been a Cowboy fan. I literally got pictures of me riding bikes, wearing Cowboy shit, when I was 5 years old. So this is all I ever know. I'm being honest with myself. I don't root against the Eagles, but I was a Cowboy fan. A lot of people. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I do keep it. So I'll be hard on my Cowboys. I try not to dig. You could ask my Eagles subscribers after a tough loss. I don't come on and gloat in regards to the Eagles, mainly because I live with you guys. I don't need that. I mean, that's not my personality. But I will defend myself, and I get a lot of comments, that were kind of negative. Not a lot, but there's some that I have to address, and sometimes showing people take it personal. But I'm sticking up for myself, bro. Hey, Brian. 14 months until I can retire from the USPS. Talk to Sully. God bless you, man. Fort Myers. I got a buddy who lives in Clearwater Beach area. Tampa. I think it's more like a Point St. Newport Richie. That's it. Near Newport Richie, and he's in a male. He's my age. And I got about 4 years left. Talk to Sully. I'm going to be able to retire. We'll see if I do. I'm going to be able to retire at 57 because I'll have 32 years in, and I will meet the criteria to get the Social Security supplement at 57. So I'm torn about Brandon Graham, but I feel like uh, more will be made other than KJ Henry. Oh, like a move will be made. Well, there's not much that can be made. Here's the deal. I really like KJ Henry. So the fact that he couldn't get on the field in Dallas, it was always befuddling to me, Mouse. So I think you got a good player. He's young. He plays the run well. I think they were smart in bringing him in. Park by the stone, no sun. Yeah, right. Well, I'm way past there. Game Time worked with veterans and they need their personal space. Much respect to all veterans, especially Mr. McGee. You're my hero, friend. Yeah, Clemente. That's why I always give Alter a break, man. I appreciate his service. Shaq Barnett came out of retirement. I don't know how good he is, though, Mouse. You got it, Sean. I appreciate you. Thanks for subbing up. Walker Wade, you need some joy in your life, not being a Miller Lite, and you need joy other than Miller Lite and Iron Maiden. We needed that win the other day. We're gonna win again on Thursday. Then we can go on a little mini loser streak. Hey, Game Time. I love the Cowboys. Opinions is what makes this show. Everyone has one. George DC for life. Yeah, I don't mind everybody's opinion, but when you say you this, you stop streaming the Eagle game because you don't want to see him win. Oh, okay, so I guess all the other wins that I've streamed the whole game. It's just stupid shit. Also, does Dallas really want a Genti that bad? Mouse. Um, I don't know what they want. I'd be lying if I said I did, but I don't know that I want him in the first round. I want to stick to our board. I want to get a new coach or re-sign McCarthy. Yeah. I mean, I said it. Whatever happens, I want that to be done first. Then you have to hit free agency. What I want, Mouse, is them to go out and get a veteran lineman. Doesn't have to be the best guy, but I need a veteran, and I want us to go out and get a veteran defensive lineman. Yes. And possibly a receiver. I want to be able to eliminate. I don't think we're going to get a receiver. I think we're going to give Mingo every chance. And then I want to eliminate some need going into the draft, but running back is the one position that I would like them to draft. So whether it's in the first round, which I'd rather not, but listen, if we're drafting 15, let's say we're drafting number 15. Well, then you got to hope that the running back is still there. It was an act of God, all right, Vinny. We only need to be between 10 and 15. How many years have Cowboy fans here? This team has so much talent and still not even an NFC Championship game. I always keep it real, to be honest. I can't stand Jalen Hurts. I think he's a weak link, in my opinion. Sean Davis, but again, and I always give him credit for getting to a Super Bowl, but I differ when everybody says, oh, well, like getting there was great. I disagree with Mark. Mark thinks at this stage it would be good to get there. To me, if you get there, you got to win, like the Eagles did with Nick Foles, Nicky Six. That's just the way it is, man. Nobody's going to change my opinion that if you get to a Super Bowl, you got to win it. Sean, just remember this. As talented as Dan Marino was, he made it to a Super Bowl his rookie year, lost, and never made it back. Yeah, he won a decent amount of playoff games, but nobody cares about that. Unfortunately, you can make the Hall of Fame, you can have a great career, you can be an announcer, you can go do whatever, but at the end of the day, when you're talking about NFL greats, it's about winning Super Bowls. That's why I think that Eli Manning, as much as we think he sucked at the end of his career and he had the Eli, the bad Eli face, he still won 2 Super Bowls. What's up, Logan? I grew up in Wisconsin. I've been a Dallas fan. Yeah, I mean, I hear you, bro. Mouse, not too. Yeah. I would like to get anywhere from 8 to. I would like to get anywhere from 5 to 11. I would be really ecstatic to be anywhere from 5 to 11. Sean, you are wrong. Big time wrong. Mark Holmes, what's going on? How are you, brother? Thank you so much, Mark, for checking the stream out last night and being a part of it. I listened to it again today. I thought it was good, man. I appreciate it. I wish we had more time. Philly fan for 30 years, and I'm in New York. Well, then you know exactly what I'm saying, bro. Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes is here. Linda, how are you? Why do people ask questions the same to me that they? Why do people ask the question they same to me they are in the NFC East? Go Birds. What up? What's my buddy Cowboy Jew now today? Joe Boo now. I will tell you, Dak Prescott is basically Tom Brady. I do not rub anyone's face in it because I do not like it done to me. Talk to Sully. I was always taught treat others how you would like to be treated. Sometimes you gotta it. Yeah, that's why when I do a video, like speaking to a couple people, don't take it personal because just like I can have 9 people not rub it in, and then I could have 3 people rub it in. Dallas sucks. Yeah, you deserve to lose. I'm glad Dak got hurt, and I get all that. And then I'm supposed to not do it. I don't ever do a blanket statement. I'll pretty much call out that person. I got to do the video. If you win a Super Bowl, I got to do that video. If you lose in the playoffs, I'm gonna do that video. Don't get mad at me because I'm gonna point out those particular people who rubbed it in my face for no reason. You can see it with the eye test. I will be 59 when I retire. I'm burned out on the job. Talk to Sully. I hear you, man. I started in the post office in 19. Shit. I forget. I want to say right before Dallas's first Super Bowl, because I was in the post office. Yeah, I want to say I started in 90. I was in the post office a year. No, because we won the first Super Bowl. 94, 93. Anyway, yeah. You will make it. Wow, I'm still 63. I need 4. Yeah, Acme John, I'm 53. Just because I've been here so long, there's something where in the post office where if you're 57 years old, that's the earliest you could do it. And you have 30 years of service, and I'll have 32, that you could actually retire and earn your retirement, which is not the best, people. And you could collect the Social Security supplement. It's basically the Social Security, and you can collect that until you're 62, where you actually get your actual Social Security. The only thing is, Acme John, is I can't touch my 401k until I'm 59 and a half. That's the difference. So I got to make a decision. Do I still want to go out at 57 and then just freeze my 401k for 2 years, 2.5 years, because I can't touch it? Or do I work until I'm 59 for 60, and go then? I'm going to try and go at 57. Brian, do you pick Boise State running back no matter first round draft lands? No, I do not. I talked to Sully. I do not. If Mason Graham is there, which I don't think he will be, see, this is why, Sully, I want us to address some of these needs in free agency. Go get me an offensive lineman that can play. Go get me a stud run stuffing defensive lineman. If you get me those two, then we could focus on getting the best player available, depending on where we're at, whether it's Mason Graham, Abdul Carter, which they might be both gone by now, Ashton Genty, or Malachi Starks, the safety. There's a lot of players. I want to put us in a position to draft the best available. How about your USFL players, Aubrey, Turpin, Butler? Great finds. They are great finds, Clemente, yet people make fun of us for it. Bobby Murphy, Barrett played 16 games, 4.5 sacks, 57. Yeah, so are you guys bringing them in? If y'all didn't see Hoffman and Bass putting some work in, y'all missed it. Yeah, well, Louis T, Clemente, Louis T kind of hammered Bass. I like Bass. He may have had one bad game. That was the game that he looked at. Bass is better than a couple guys in that Commander offensive line, that's for sure. And Hoffman, I think, is a beast and should be in play to take over for Zach Martin. Check the check mark. Brian, I agree on the O-line and Higgins. Yeah. Good afternoon, Game Time. Woke, what's going on? Happy Giants hate weekend. That was a great show last night with Bad Dog, Mark, and Pizzle. Have a blessed week. Yeah, Woke, I thought it was good. I thought I did a half decent job, you know, keeping it moving because I know Mark had to go, I had to go, Bad Dog had to go, and I thought you always want to cover more, but I thought we did well. I'm going to be sick of the 49ers draft before we do. Yeah, Clemente, they may be in a tank mode themselves, but I don't think that'll happen, but they're going to lose again this week. They're definitely going to drop below us or higher on the draft this week because they're going to lose again. I think they go to, somebody put in the comments, who do they play? I think they have another tough team. Mark Hutchton, how are you, brother? The stuff's going out, my man. The stuff I threw a couple extra things in there for your wife. Just because, putting up with you, Mark, I don't know how she does it. I'm joking. I'm joking, Mark. I do enjoy life, Brian. The joy is to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their women. Yeah, I like that, Wade. I like that. Everybody loves Wade. Wade's the man. Dallas won 71, 77, 92, 93, 95. One day before Thanksgiving. Randy, there you are. Randy, everybody loves Randy McIntyre. Randy, you're a very knowledgeable Cowboy fan. Thank you for being a part of my channel. I really would like you to try and make as many of those live streams as you can because you offer great opinions, Randy. How much is your 401k? Is this talk to Sully? I think the last time I looked, now I'm going to leave it here. I had you can move it and move different. I had like 70% in the C fund, which is the high risk, but I was earning 17% last year on my money. I just moved it all before the election. I moved it all to a safe fund, which is only like a net of 3%, but I didn't want to lose a lot of value since I'm getting towards the end. I think I'm close to 600K. I'm like maybe I'm over 550, so let's just say. So you figure another 4 years, hopefully I can get is 650, 700K in my 401k. Now just remember, that's before taxes. When I go to draw money out, they tax it. So EJB, happy Taco Tuesday. Logan, yes it is, Vinny. We are fighting about Cowboys and Eagles. Why? Because life's too short. It will be a 3-year draft to get us where we need to be. I disagree, Mark. Work till you're 59. You can do life is short because it moves fast. More us players coming. EJV. Move BB. I disagree, Sully. Leave BB to where he's at, man. He's really coming into his own. Free agent T. Higgins. I love T. Higgins. Randy, I'll grab Higgins in a minute. Yeah, I love Higgins. Trade for Jeffrey Simmons. There you go, man. Randy McIntyre. Give me Jeffrey Simmons. Let's see if they want Donovan Wilson and a draft pick. I'll give you Donovan Wilson and a 5th-round draft pick, and you give me Jeffrey Simmons. Done deal. Adrian, what's up, brother? They play Green Bay. There you go. That's a tough one, right? In Lambeau. Oh, okay. Bills. Even tougher, in my opinion. My problem with Dallas drafting is they always put players in the spots they're not trained. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said leave BB at center. Ryan, retire as early as you can, otherwise you end up leaving money on the table that you'll never see. Randy, everybody keeps saying wait. My father passed away at 66. My mother passed away at 66. They were 10 years apart. My mother lived 8, or wait, yeah, I think my mother passed away. Maybe, yeah, no, yeah, they both passed away at 66. I believe. I'm pretty sure, but they were like 10 years apart. So, you know, I mean, I want to enjoy life. Like we have a plan in place, Randy. So we'll see. But my plan is to get out at 57. It really is. Retire so you can travel NFL. Chris, I'm gonna have to be smart about it, but yeah, that's the idea, man. Hit the like button. Thanks, Logan. Do you prefer Higgins over Diggs? Yes, I do. Diggs is a shot fighter and a troublemaker. Sorry. I think my Eagles can beat the Ravens. Their D is not. Now, Adrian, I did notice that last night. I was surprised how easy that the Chargers were going up and down the field on them. They can be thrown on. You are not on top of anything but our division. We are not on top of anything but our division. Who are you listening to that's saying that we are winning that Super Bowl this year? I mean, we have a great year, but don't think we're. Daryl, I'm just telling you, you should try and win it. Don't look at next year because you could be decimated by injury, and then it's a year lost. And that shit. Just remember, the average lifespan of an NFL player it changes easily. But anyway, I'm over 30 minutes. Holy, I didn't realize. I apologize. I'm at 31. Normally, JoJo reminds me. But let me go. I'm sorry if I didn't get to you guys. I'll talk to everybody later, all right? Peace out.